Okay, so we're gonna be doing something a little bit different this week. I'm gonna be covering my personal take on meta and what defines the meta. Um, Certain characters that I'm gonna be talking about today, in specific, is Invisible Woman and Gambit. So let's set this. Um, Here's the Gambit problem. My problem with Gambit is not that it's how much he does. It's just how much he does. This character does way too much in this game. He has positive heal and fucking a cleanse baked into one cooldown, right? And then he has a damaging move and then a anti-heal baked into it. You would never want to use the damaging move, just use the anti-heal. The fucking damaging one, the raise, I think it is just bad. Just don't use it. My biggest problem with him though is not the base kit, right? His base kit's really strong, but there's already a lot of characters that have some use. My problem is his ult. His ult. He cleanses, he heals, he gives movement speed, he gives jump boost. He makes it so that the cards around his teammates do explosive damage, like whenever they use their primary. And he increases ult acceleration. That's 7 different things. On top of a damage boost, he adds damage to like everyone's attacks. So he gives them a damage boost, and then whenever they M1, it does an explosion of damage. What? Genuinely, what? Why? Why does it cleanse, movement speed, jump boost, fucking buff, left click, and increase ult charge? There's no reason it should do all of those things on top of giving really good healing. Personally, I think the first thing you should do is remove like 2 of the things this ult is doing. Personally, I do not think it should just be an instant run down the team button. His base is already like really strong too, combined with this. So he just becomes server admin when he plays it. I mean, he already kind of is server admin. His base is so strong. And then Invisible Woman. Now, my takes on Invisible Woman are a lot less than Gambit's. I don't think Invisible Woman is as strong as everyone's saying, like team-wise. She's a force to be reckoned with when it comes to like her by herself in a vacuum, like one versus a lot of characters, but she doesn't have utility that affects your whole team and keeps your whole team alive. Besides her, her heal button, which is her left click. The shield is only going to be used on her, right? Just completely out of the window. That's now her survivability instead of the team's. Everything else is just a damaging move that she's supposed to cast to protect herself, and the double jump is obviously for herself, right? There's not a lot this character does for the team, and I think that's one of my major problems with her. This character is so strong because of how much of a solo unit she is in a team game. She is stronger than a lot of tanks. She can 1v1 so many different characters in this game and win. Except for some, like the 1v1 merchants, such as Thor, Daredevil, and I think she might lose to Bucky. But that's obvious. Those are the most glazed characters by Marvel Rivals. Like, no, except for Thor. Oh my god, never mind, my bad. Daredevil and Bucky are like glazed by Marvel Rivals, but Thor's just a 1v1 merchant. He always has to. If you can force 1v1s with Thor, he wins the game. My problem is there has been a lot of comparisons between other supports and Invisible Woman, and I feel like we're overglazing Invisible Woman as like the best support in the game. She's not per se the best support. She's the best strategist, you know. But when it comes to the supporting role, characters like Luna and Loki, in my opinion, are way better because they have better utility for the team. Invisible Woman is that character you put on when you want to completely like shut down dive and make sure your backline's not dying, because it kind of essentially turns you into a Brigida-esque like character, where you have a shield, you can protect yourself and your other support with your push, pull, like, you know, high burst damage kit. I don't think she's the best support in the game. I think she's the best. I think she's the best example of a character that would protect the backline while having a supportive ult. The best like supporting character in my opinion still is Luna. She has so much fucking utility still. Snowflake is just awesome. It's one of the best abilities in the game still. Right now she can put it on herself. Absolute Zero, best CC in the game in my opinion, besides like Penny's 3-second cooldown stun. She has movement. She has self-heal baked into her passive. Her ult is a moving support ult that lasts 10 seconds, and you can swap between healing or damage boost. Healing or damage boost. If you're already overcapping on healing with the teams that you're running, since, you know, triple support is meta, you can throw on Luna, and then it's just way better, because you can pick between if your team needs heals in that moment, or your team needs a damage boost to wipe the enemy team. You know, she gives the same exact damage boost as Rocket. They're worth 40%. Before this, Luna was the only 40% in the game. Rocket just got buffed to be back at 40%. I feel like we're criminally ignoring Luna as like a team-wide buffer. People only see her healing capabilities. She's just like, she can 2-tap 275 HP. Just I don't know what to say. She's so good. And I feel like she's criminally underrated, and I feel like she's a better like support for the whole team than Susan. But I don't think she's gonna see much I don't think she's gonna shine too much, because Daredevil is still like the best fucking character in the game. And you know, dive really hurts Luna, because she doesn't have much like get off of me potential like Susan does. I still think overall though, Luna is a way better strategist I think Jeff desperately needs to be changed back to what he was before this season. All the supports in the game basically have the same survivability as Season 0 Jeff. I feel like he should be reworked back so that like both of these just don't have like this should be a primary again, and I think that this should remain the same. He shouldn't have just an instant 150 HP bubble. He should definitely stay to the like healing over time bubble, but I think he needs to be reworked back, and these both should just stay the way they are. The Aqua Burst. I don't think Aqua Burst should stay. I mean, they should go back to what it didn't have cooldown. And they should remove the poop from it if they're gonna do that. But also the poop is very nice. I have noticed though, the reason a lot of these supports have gotten so fucking overwhelmingly powerful is because there's characters like Bucky and Daredevil in the game. They're trying to compensate for such like strong DPSs that are like Daredevil, Hawkeye, Namor, Bucky, dare I say, like Psylocke shred support ults as well. They're bringing up the strength of supports to match these DPSs because there's so few supports compared to how many DPSs there are. You know, some of them have to be strong enough to contend in some kind of way. Bucky's just able to 2-tap tanks and 1-tap supports. One single shot from Hawkeye is... Wait, did I say Bucky a second ago? I meant Hawkeye can 2-tap tanks and 1-tap supports. He's able to just shred the whole thing. Hawkeye is they have to bring the power level of supports up. At least a couple of them. That's why there's so many buffs and why this support character here got added. There are characters like Daredevil and fucking Hawkeye that can just run the lobby if supports aren't strong enough to defend themselves. And it's not like those two characters aren't seen play. I've seen a Hawkeye in almost every quick play and comp match I've played this season. I've also seen Daredevil a bunch. Now I kind of want to cover the Ultron problem. I think giving Ultron like 2 drones one of the worst ideas ever. Now backlines are immortal. Their backlines are immortal. And then if the backline's like really close to their front line and mid line, now they're getting healing over time from Ultron drones, because it's not just the person with the drone getting healed, it's that radius around them, and they never rework how much Ultron's healing. So now there's two circles of that continuous healing right next to each other. And then if he enhances one of them, then it gives even more healing and a damage boost. He has genuinely made triple support like 30 times what it used to be. Not only because he does that, right? But he's essentially a DPS. He has a DPS ult, a DPS S primary, and he has some okay movement. While he's healing the team, the whole team, and keeping supports alive, these already broken, like, supports, such as Gambit and Sue. The already unkillable Sue I just mentioned is now even more unkillable. Just because she has a drone now as well and gets a damage boost if she can. Hi Livy, I saw your message. Are you okay? Oh yeah, also, everyone hates flyers. This guy enabled flyers. Flyers are like the most annoying comp to most. And now flyers are like decent now. So now everyone hates Ultron again. I think they should reduce the healing he gives due to the fact that now there's two different AoEs that can exist together. Like if the supports stand right on top of each other, they both receive the healing from both drones. And it's not nothing to scoff at either. When you're the main person of the drone, you're getting really good healing. And they give these busted ass like buffs to characters like Ultron, Gambit. I mean, Gambit hasn't received a buff, my bad. Invisible Woman, Luna. And then there's just Mantis and Adam Warlock just sitting there and They gave Adam Warlock movement when he dies, but only when he dies. You can't be serious. That's all he does? That's all he gets? He's still a shit character. Don't get me started on Mantis. This character still doesn't fucking heal. There's literally not a point to using your leaves on healing if you're in triple support with Mantis, which is realistically the only time you get to play Mantis. There's no point to using the healing unless your other support is out, because you can just damage boost the entire team for 15%. Because not only does it go away if your team shoots them, but their team can just destroy the sleep. And usually it's just one tap from the enemy team to destroy the sleep. It takes like 3 shots from your team to wake them up. Loki with daily damage boosting the entire team. Like you cast Gambit ult, then Loki rune, and then Mantis damage boosts all them. That's like a 70% or higher damage boost for the whole thing. Because I'm pretty sure they're all additive. I mean, it was proven that Mantis's damage boost stacks with Loki's. So I could only assume that Gambit also adding his ult to the equation would also add and provide further. You literally can only play Mantis in an already really strong core, which is Loki Gambit. It's being played everywhere this year, Loki Gambit. It's either Loki Gambit or Gambit Invisible Woman. That's what's seeing play. Or all three, and then you're just fucked if you don't run the same thing. What they need to do is bring down the power level of every single character in this game. Every single one. All the DPSs need to be undertuned. They need to be tuned down. All the strategists need to be tuned down. Most of the tanks need to be tuned down. Okay? I don't think these two need to be tuned down. I also don't think he needs to be tuned down. I think the rest of them, though, need some kind of, like, tune down. I think you can leave Thing alone, and you can leave Hulk and Captain America alone. The rest of them need some kind of change. Emma still is one of the best tanks, probably number 2, in my opinion. And he's still number 1. This guy has stayed number 1 tank for 6 seasons, almost. Bucky needs to be tuned down. Bucky of all characters needs to be tuned down. What's next? Are they just gonna add CC to his primary? Are they gonna make it like Jeff's fucking right click? Are they gonna make it so that it like boops them back and gives them displacement? Because I see that happening. They're probably gonna give like 90% anti-heal for his ult. They're like, oh no, Bucky's getting countered by support ults. Let's give him anti-heal and make it pierce through Luna's immovability in her ult, where she can't be D.Va. Oh, Captain America's doing a little bit of damage. Remove his damage. But yeah, it's all I really have to say right now on the meta. I genuinely think that there are 2 or 3 characters that desperately need changes. I'm gonna go guys for a little bit and start streaming again in like an hour. I'll see you then. I'll probably play Rivals or our Graders. Maybe some Genshin Impact. But see you then.